Every relationship starts with a spark, a moment of connection, laughter, or shared interest that draws two people together. In those early days, everything feels simple. You focus on what you have in common, the chemistry, the excitement of discovering a new person. But as time passes and the relationship deepens, something else begins to surface. Differences. Maybe it's the way you see the world, the things you care about, or the plans you have for your future. These differences, whether big or small, can become the strongest part of your relationship or its biggest challenge. Today, let's explore how individual differences in values, interests, and future plans impact relationships, and most importantly, how you can manage them to build a stronger bond. Let's start with values, the foundation of every relationship. Values are those deep beliefs that shape who you are and how you live your life. Maybe you value family above all else, or perhaps freedom and independence are at the top of your list. For some, loyalty is non negotiable, while others might put personal growth or financial security first. When values align, relationships feel harmonious, stable, and safe. But what happens when they clash? Imagine this. For you, family comes first. Sunday dinners, calls with parents, and spending holidays together are a must. But for your partner, career is the priority. Long hours at work chasing promotions and networking events take center stage. It's natural for conflict to show up here. You might feel neglected while your partner feels misunderstood. The solution isn't to change each other, it's to understand each other. Start by asking questions, listening, and respecting why those values matter. Instead of seeing your partner's values as a threat, see them as part of the person you care about. Understanding doesn't mean agreeing, but it does mean accepting and appreciating the differences. Next, let's talk about interests. How you spend time together. Interests are the hobbies, passions, and activities that fill your free time. Maybe you love sports, watching games, playing, or even coaching. Your partner, on the other hand, loves art, painting, visiting exhibition, and exploring creativity. At first, these differences can feel like a problem. You want to go to a game this weekend, they want to see an exhibition. It sounds like conflict, but actually it's an opportunity. Exploring each other's interests opens up new worlds. You might find that you enjoy art more than you expected, or your partner discovers the thrill of sports. It's about curiosity and willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Instead of seeing different interests as a reason to spend time apart, use them as a way to grow together. Try alternating activities. Go to the game one week, visit the exhibition the next. You'll be surprised at how much you learn about each other and about yourself. Sometimes the best memories come from trying something new together. Now let's tackle future plans, the big questions that often define compatibility. Where to live, whether to get married, have kids, or pursue certain careers. These are not issues you can just ignore or hope will go away. They require honesty and open communication. Picture this. You want to live abroad, explore new cultures, and start fresh in a different country. Your partner wants to stay close to family and friends, putting down roots in their hometown. Or maybe you dream of having children, but your partner doesn't see parenthood in their future. These differences can be tough. Sometimes they're deal breakers. But before jumping to conclusions, talk openly about your dreams, fears, and reasons. Understanding where your partner's future plans come from helps you find common ground or, at the very least, make informed decisions together. So, how do you actually manage these differences? Let's break it down into 3 key steps: empathy, common ground, and acceptance. First, practice empathy. Try to see why something matters to your partner. Maybe career is a priority because it represents security, achievement, or childhood dreams. Instead of judging or dismissing, ask questions like, why is career such a priority for you? This creates connection instead of conflict. When you understand your partner's perspective, you're less likely to take differences personally or feel threatened by them. Second, create common ground. Instead of making differences a battlefield, look for overlap. Maybe you both love travel but have different styles. One prefers adventure, the other relaxation. Find a way to combine both. Or, as we mentioned earlier, alternate activities so you both feel included. The goal isn't to erase differences, but to weave them into the fabric of your relationship. Third, accept some differences. Not every difference can be solved or compromised. Some are just parts of who you are. Maybe your partner isn't a morning person while you love early starts. Instead of trying to change them, respect their routine and enjoy your mornings solo. Acceptance is about letting go of the need for everything to match. It's about loving your partner for who they are, not who you wish they'd be. Let's see how this plays out in real life. Here's a short dialogue example. Wrong. A. You two never go along with me. B. Well, you never care about my hobbies. Right. A. We enjoy different things, but we can include both in our lives. B. Yes, let's share what you love and what I love. Same situation, but the energy feels so much healthier. Instead of blaming or keeping score, both partners acknowledge the differences and look for ways to share and celebrate them. So, what does all this mean for your relationship? Individual differences, values, interests, future plans are unavoidable. No two people are exactly alike. The question isn't whether you'll have differences, but how you'll handle them. Will they drive you apart or bring you closer together? With empathy, common ground, and acceptance, those differences can actually make your bond stronger. They challenge you to grow, learn, and see the world in new ways. They remind you that love isn't about finding someone exactly like you. It's about building a life with someone who complements you, challenges you, and helps you become the best version of yourself. Think about your own relationship. What are your values? What are your partners? Where do your interests overlap? And where do they diverge? What are your dreams for the future and how do they fit together? These questions aren't always easy to answer, but they're essential. The more you talk, listen, and try to understand, the stronger your relationship will become. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking differences are problems to be fixed, but the truth is, they're opportunities to learn, to grow, and to build a relationship that's unique to you and your partner. Instead of wishing for perfect compatibility, embrace the adventure of discovery. Life is richer when you have someone to share new experiences, different perspectives, and even healthy debates. Remember, some differences will never go away. That's okay. The goal isn't to erase them, but to respect and accommodate them. Compromise where you can and accept where you can't. Love is about balance, patience, and mutual support. If you're struggling with differences in your relationship, start with a simple conversation. Ask your partner how they feel about family, career, hobbies, and the future. Share your own thoughts and listen without judgment. Try to find areas where you can support each other and be honest about where you need space or compromise. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. And if you ever feel stuck, remember, you're not alone. Every couple faces challenges. What matters is how you respond. With respect, empathy, and an open mind, you can turn even the biggest differences into strengths. So, if this video gave you new insights on how to handle differences with your partner, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Because in the next videos, we'll talk about how to solve conflicts that come from these differences and how to create long-term compatibility. Join me and let's build healthier relationships together. As you move forward, keep these principles in mind. When values clash, seek understanding. When interests diverge, explore together. When future plans don't match, communicate openly and honestly. Relationships thrive on connection, and connection is built on empathy, curiosity, and acceptance. Let's dive a little deeper into values. Sometimes couples think they share the same values only to realize later that they interpret them differently. Maybe you both say family is important, but for you, that means staying close and spending lots of time together. For your partner, it means supporting each other's independence and personal growth. These subtle differences can lead to misunderstandings. The key is to define what your values mean, not just what they are. Talk about your expectations, hopes, and fears. It's not just about agreeing on a word, it's about building a shared understanding. Interests are another area where small differences can have a big impact. Maybe you love reading and your partner prefers movies. Instead of retreating into separate corners, find ways to enjoy each other's passions. Read a book together and discuss it, or pick a film that relates to something you're interested in. Shared experiences, even if they start out as someone else's interest, can deepen your connection. Future plans are the big picture questions. Where do you see yourselves in 5, 10, or 20 years? Sometimes it's scary to talk about, especially if you're worried about incompatibility. But these conversations are crucial. They help you understand not just what your partner wants, but why. Maybe your partner doesn't want kids because of career ambitions, personal beliefs, or family history. Understanding the reasons behind the plans makes it easier to find compromise or, if necessary, make tough decisions. Empathy isn't just about listening, it's about feeling. Put yourself in your partner's shoes. Imagine what it's like to care deeply about something they care about. Ask gentle questions, show interest, and avoid judgment. The more you understand, the stronger your bond will be. Creating common ground takes creativity. It's about making space for both partners, not just one. Try setting aside time each week for activities you both enjoy and time for individual pursuits. Encourage each other to grow, learn, and try new things. The goal is a relationship where both people feel seen, heard, and valued. Acceptance is the final piece of the puzzle. Some differences can be compromised, but others can't. Maybe your partner will never love mornings or you'll never enjoy certain activities. That's okay. Acceptance means loving the whole person, quirks and all. It's about focusing on what's most important and letting the rest go. Communication is the bridge that connects all these pieces. Talk openly and honestly about your values, interests, and plans. Listen more than you speak. Don't be afraid to revisit old conversations as your relationship grows and changes. People evolve, and so do relationships. At the end of the day, individual differences are what make relationships interesting. They challenge us, teach us, and remind us that love is about more than just compatibility. It's about building something unique together, something that reflects both partners and allows both to thrive. So, as you think about your own relationship, celebrate the differences. Use them as a chance to learn, to connect, and to grow. And remember, no matter how different you are, with empathy, common ground, and acceptance, you can build a relationship that's not just strong but extraordinary. Thank you for joining me today. If you learned something new or feel inspired to approach your relationship differently, subscribe to my channel. In the next videos, we'll go even deeper into resolving conflicts, strengthening compatibility, and building long lasting love. Let's build healthier relationships together.